I'm really good at building in Minecraft. And that's why I decided to sit down and spend 100 days building a city, and oh boy did I end up building some interesting things. And that's why I need you to subscribe right now. Do it. Go down, click that button. Do it right now. Click it right now. Okay, thank you. Without further ado, this is my Minecraft city. It's got a Taco Bell, it's got a theme park, and it's even got a Mickey Mouse crack house. I don't know why I built it, I'm giving children nightmares. Anyways, the first thing I built were these roads so I could put stuff around them, and this statue as a nice centerpiece. From there, I asked my followers on TikTok what I was going to build next. And I apologize in advance. Yeah, I built it. Complete with falling anvils, blood, and skulls. Yeah, it's all there. I couldn't imagine how this could get any worse though. Like, there's no way this could Really, a playground right next to it. You know, so the children are constantly reminded of human suffering. Or maybe you could use the extra skulls to play like kickball or something. I don't know. I think I've figured out why children aren't allowed to vote. Yeah, I built it. And if you look over here, yep, that's where children play, and yep, over there, yep, that's definitely a guillotine. Why could the city have to turn out this way? Just when I thought all hope was lost, there it is, a Taco Bell, finally something that's normal, yes. Oh my gosh, you guys didn't know how happy I was. I thought we were just gonna keep going with that mayhem, but the good suggestions just kept getting better. Because this mall was built. Someone suggested this mall, and to this day it might be the best suggestion we've ever had. We put stores in it like a McDonald's and a Subway. We've got a cream and a pizza place. We've also got an Auntie Anne. The city was actually starting to look like something good was happening to it. Because, you know, things were actually starting to get better. Things were starting to speed up, and we were actually seeing some quality suggestions, like a prison. You know, I mean, this probably is the absolute worst thing I've ever built for the city. I don't even know where the walls went. During a live stream I killed them or something, but yeah, we built a prison. Then I was asked to build an adoption center. And wow, I mean, it's a weird design I have to say because I was running out of ideas, but I think it turned out okay. It's just a lovely little build. Right across from the adoption center we built a daycare, only slightly morbid though. I mean, they did have us build it maybe because they wanted to make the orphans feel sad. At the end of the day though, it's still a daycare, and I cannot be mad about putting a daycare in a city. Even still, if we go in this back alleyway, we built a homeless shelter. Look at this. Look at this nice little thing. This is a perfect shelter for homeless people. We actually built 2 of them. We're being really nice to them here. And then we built this nice, giant 5-star hotel, and we only did it to make the homeless people sad. Which again, that's kind of rude, but at the same time, we got a 5-star hotel in the city. I can't really complain. After that, we were asked to build this abandoned train station, which is pretty cool, I have to say. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I think this is one of the better builds in the city. I don't know, it's just charming, I like it. There's a lot of detail I added to it. I guess I was feeling creative that day or something. It's just a nice little build. And then we built this lovely hospital. Now, I don't know what these guys are on. How did we go from building this to getting suggested this? It just doesn't really make any sense, I'm gonna be completely honest here. But honestly, I can't complain. This was fantastic. And even more fantastic is this amusement park, alright? This was our next build, and this one was massive. I built it all on stream. It's got a nice little roller coaster. It's got a nice little Ferris wheel on top of a water slide and a pool. I honestly think this was a fantastic build to add to the city, and this thing took forever to make. But like Einstein always said, all good things must come to an end. I mean, he probably said that, I don't really know. And thus we move on to the chaotic era. Oh yes, a lovely live, laugh, love sign. Right next to a medieval torture chamber, cause you know, laugh. Or how about this thing? Can you guess what this thing is? It's a fire station actually, that just happens to be on fire because fire stations do that nowadays. Yeah, why not? But perhaps most chaotic of all, This McDonald's here that we were asked to build? I don't know how to say this, but its ice cream machine works. This has to be the most unrealistic and chaotic thing I've ever seen. Or how about this nice little funeral home? Looks nice, right? Don't mind what's above it. It's just the Grim Reaper, Jesus Christ. What about this? Oh god, oh no, it's a cemetery right next to the funeral home with a Grim Reaper on top of it. What the heck? And then I was asked to put a single watermelon in the middle of nowhere and just chilling inside an ambulance. Oh yeah. Ah yes, let's just admire this nice dead tree, because even though it looks pretty bleak, it's still better than what I had to build. A male brothel. Yeah, I had to build this thing, and to my surprise, it got 1.6 million views, so, I mean, do I regret it? I mean, yeah, I would rather have any other video have 1.6 million views, but, you know, I'm not complaining. And then the TikTok hive mind just kinda went haywire. They wanted a pet store, but with just birds, and I mean, I wasn't gonna complain. And then after that, they decided it would be best if, you know, there was just a hotel filled with cats. You know, I'll take it. And then it was a Christmas store. Yeah, I don't really know what's behind this one, but Christmas in April, yay! Yay! Welcome to the recreation zone. Basically, I build stupidly overcomplicated recreations of things, but it's pretty freaking cool. This is a Star Destroyer. This one took me like 20-some hours to build. Yeah, it's freaking massive. I actually had to use World Edit on this. It's one of the only ones I've used World Edit on. But no, this thing is absolutely massive. It's so massive that I can hardly see from one end to the other, but it's still pretty freaking cool, if I do say so myself. And then we have a real classic here. Ah yes, the Mickey Mouse crack house, you know. It's just disgusting. It's got this slide arm that's gonna like attack you in your sleep. It's got the teeth of a third-degree smoker. It's got this boot. It just looks intimidating and groggy. The entire thing just looks like it's going to kill you. I love it. And then I build perhaps one of the best builds ever done in Minecraft history. Alright, this is Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. I don't think you understand how dope this is. This is literally the best thing you can have. Alright? Literally the best thing, okay? It might be better than the Temple of Notch, we'll see. Then we built this really poor version of the Eiffel Tower. I mean, it's okay, it's a little bit off center up there, and a couple of the blocks just didn't place right, and it's honestly just a really chunky tower. I still give it like a B though. I mean, it's just a really hard structure to build, so I'll take it, you know, it looks okay. And then this one's literally just where your dad's at, the milk store. I mean, there's so many freaking dads crammed in here. Like, there's just so many, okay, look, I'm not allowed in, see? It's just nothing. I'm not allowed in here because I'm not a dad. But if I was a dad, and then I built the Avengers Tower, now people didn't think this one was impressive, but honestly, this thing is so freaking hard to construct. Look at this shape! It's in the shape of an A. Do you not see that? The line up there, that, and the cross? No? No one sees that? No? No one liked my Avengers Tower, and I'm kinda mad, because I thought it was pretty good. And if that doesn't suit your style, what about Sandy's Tree Dome? I mean, this is probably one of the worst builds, I have to say. That tree is really unproportional, but it's still pretty cool. I kinda like it. A heavy fan favorite, however, is the Teen Titan Tower. People really liked that one. People really did, and I think it's a good build, but I still think my Avengers Tower is better, so I'm a little disappointed. And then we have a very unofficial recreation of Dan TDM's lab. Like, it's close, I think. It's not perfect. I mean, most of the things are similar, the blocks look a little different, and I think this was shifted over a little bit, so that's my bad, but it's a really close interpretation. This might bring back some memories. Speaking of memories, the Mystery Shack was another one I built. I mean, I think this is pretty spot on. For Minecraft, I don't think you can get much better than this. I honestly think I killed this one. And then we have the Statue of Liberty Villager. Now, I thought this was really cool until I learned it had already been done, and I'm just here now. I'm a little disappointed in that, because I thought I did real with the rust and everything. But no, it's been built by Hermitcraft people, of course, so it wasn't even original. Now this one over here, it's kind of on the side of the bad builds, because this really wasn't a good build. It's just an underground drugstore, alright? Don't mind the shape. But, you know, I thought it was pretty okay. I mean, It used to have pigmen on there, I guess they despawned, but like, it was okay. You know, it was kind of like a black market type thing. Still not the best build on the market, but I didn't think it was as bad as people thought it was. And over here we have the Adventure Time tree. Now I thought this was a decent recreation, but this one was honestly really difficult to make in Minecraft, so I'm sorry if I butchered it. I understand if it's not the best, but I thought it was an okay attempt. And then oh boy, we have a big in here. This one's massive. It's the Titanic. I honestly can't believe I went through with this build, because I had no time to make this. Like, what do you think it took me to make this? Maybe like 10 hours, 8 hours, 6 hours? This took me 2 hours to build. 2 total hours. I had to build the beach and everything. And I mean, yes, I won't lie, it was because World Edit existed. But how the heck did I build this in 2 hours? I'm really impressed with myself, and I hope you are too. Enough to give this video a like, maybe. We have this KFC that doesn't even sell chicken, instead it sells beef products. A random shack in the middle of nowhere. Just absolutely in the middle of nowhere. A 1-to-1 recreation of the Lincoln Memorial. The Krusty Krab, which honestly I think this one turned out brilliant. I really liked my different wood styles. And this sign? Oh, that looks clean. And then we have this thing. Very boring. It's the office building from The Office. Kinda butchered it, I'm sorry. And then we built this lovely IKEA for all your furniture need, right next to Shrek's literal swamp, which I thought was a pretty cool build. And last but not least, I can only show this once, so I've gotta be real careful.
Are you going to finish that croissant?
Knock yourself out. Let me assure you